Episode 13.5, Magical Mayhem.
Inside Cameron Kaiser's casino, the packed room is abuzz with beeping, clinking, and talking from the patrons wearing elegant formal clothes. At the front entrance are large posters advertising the amazing Satana, that's me, in her stunning magical show. The normality of the scene is shattered by the sound of breaking glass as the Joker, laughing maniacally, crashes through the front window. In one hand, he holds a large golden ankh, and in the other, he aims a gun behind him and fires wildly. A few seconds later, Batman jumps through the broken window, giving chase to the Joker.
Move aside! One way! VIP coming through, buddy! Take a hike. You know what? Better yet, take a dirt nap.
Stop this right now!
Oh, please. Live a little. What's life without a little risk? I'm joking. I'm going to kill everyone here, and then, well, maybe make room for you, Batsy.
Not if I can help it.
Always with the hero speech. Pew! Don't you try anything new? Take a card. Any card. You know what? Take them all! I hope it cuts you to the bone.
You'll have to do better than card tricks, Joker.
Batman, holding onto the Joker by his lapels, slams him into the ground.
Come here!
Whoa. Hands off the merchandise, pal. These are quality goods. I don't know if your hands are even clean.
Why did you steal the ankh? You don't have any use for it.
Well, let's see. It's made out of gold, it's big, and it's heavy. Emphasis on the heavy.
Joker smashes the ankh into Batman's head, releasing himself from the Dark Knight's grip.
I hate to hit and run, but I have to live to kill another day. You just be a good little bat and roll over and die. Be your best friend.
I'll never let you win.
You would have to be difficult, wouldn't you? Alright. So this is the part where we start running around like crazy. You beat the snot out of me, send me to jail, I break out, we do it all over again. Crazy, isn't it? Well, better crazy than sane, I always say.
You're going back to Arkham.
I hear the whole city's looking for you. Do you know what this means? You can come with me to Arkham. Ooh, I can't wait. Tell me. What'd you do? Beat up an innocent old lady? Overdue library fines. I know. You cheated on your taxes too. Doesn't really matter. We can be bunkmates, share stories, and bond like never before. Why, it'll be just like high school.
Jail would be worth it if it meant stopping you.
Say, what do we have here? A room filled with people in a stage show? Wait a minute. Some hack magician is running the show? Did no one even think to ask me? Why, I'll kill her! I'll sue her! I'll tear her heart out! And I will, too.
While those two were playing like children, I was entertaining an audience of people with a little prestidigitation. Wearing my tuxtails and top hat, I played up the stereotypical magician act. Little do they know that I'm doing real magic. Sometimes the best way to hide something is to put it in plain sight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm quite a cat person, but I can't seem to find my little kitty Tony. Let's try a few magic words. Here we go! Who's a good kitty? You are. Yes, you are. But folks, this is no place for a tiger. It's time for old Tony to spread his wings. You know what they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. The stage erupts into a ball of flames and the crowd cheers as they take a bow. Suddenly, from the back of the room, the doors burst open, and in rushes the Joker, who leaps onto one of the dining tables and jumps from table to table onto the stage. Batman rushes through the audience, reaching the stage a few seconds later. I notice the large golden ankh in the Joker's hand. Oh God, the ink of fate!
I see my reputation precedes me. Now, you ditzy dame, how dare you hold a show without me?
Sorry, folks. Better safe than sorry.
Where in the world did all the people go? You're just trying to ruin my fun, aren't you? Well, we'll just see about that. Let's see if you're so powerful enough that you can stop a bullet, missy.
Batman throws a batarang that collides with Joker's gun, causing him to drop it.
Oh, two-timing an old two-timer like me. Well, actually three, but who's counting? Three can play this game.
Batman, that ankh, it's more dangerous than you realize. We have to get it from him.
It's a gold statue. Explain.
Why are these things so difficult with some people? Look, it's magic. It can literally warp time, space, and matter. Reality could be torn apart because of it.
Right. A magic ankh that could destroy reality through space, time, and matter. Glad you cleared it up.
Well, if you want my opinion, it sounds to me like the value of this hunk of metal just quadrillion. Quadrizzled? Went up a lot in value. Now, I hate to interrupt, but I've got places to go, people to maim, kill, murder, leave into little pieces over here, over there, maybe down the road.
Joker begins to swing the large golden ankh, but I cast a spell to try and stop him. A jolt of blue magic hits the Joker in the ankh. In the next instant, a dense purple smoke appears, swirling around and sucking us into the Joker's head. Oh, wait a second, whoa! In the next instant, Batman, Joker, and I are standing in a dark area filled with fog.
Where are we?
We're inside the Joker's head, more specifically his mind.
That's impossible. What are you up to? What have you done to me? Hypnotism? Poison? You're working with the Joker. Talk!
I'm not working for the Joker!
Look here, you wacky witch. Normally I'd crack a joke, a real gutbuster, maybe even bust a gut. But right now I have more pressing matters, like figuring out what the heck's going on. So I'll be taking that wand, no more smoke and mirrors and trickery on your part, and I'll be on my merry way.
He just disappeared. He's gone. How did he do it? Stop helping him or you'll regret it.
Listen, I don't appreciate unfounded accusations. I'm not working with the Joker, and the reason that he disappeared like that is because this is his mind, and we're trapped here. He has control over everything here. He can do whatever he wants.
Suppose for a moment that I believe you. How did we end up here?
Well, okay, that one might be my fault. I tried to cast a spell on him to knock him out, but it sort of backfired.
Backfired?
Yeah, it backfired. It might have been because of the ankh or because he's crazy. I don't know. This has never happened to me before. Regardless, the spell didn't work like it was supposed to, and now we have to figure a way out.
You got us into this. Get us out.
That was the plan until the crazy pale hyena stole my wand.
It's magic. Can't you just invert the spell? For that matter, why didn't you just use your magic to send the Joker to Arkham? Freeze him in time. There are a million ways to solve the problem.
There are limitations to what magic can and cannot do. I can't just snap my fingers and have whatever I want. First, every magic user has only certain fields of reality that they can manipulate. I can only manipulate matter. I couldn't freeze time, and I can't send people or things to places I've never been myself. I did the best I could and tried to knock out the Joker by locking him in his mind.
That still doesn't explain why you can't get us out of here.
My wand is my conduit. Without it, it's too dangerous to use magic.
I don't understand.
That seems to be a running theme with you. Are you sure you're the world's greatest detective? Look, it's like a hose under great pressure without a nozzle. The water or the magic will gush out and cause unbelievable damage. Until I get my wand back, there isn't much I can do.
So there's nothing you can do.
I can cast little spells, but nothing that could set us free. Come on, we have to get my wand back. The crazy world that Joker has created is constantly changing and filled with sounds of the most gruesome events. 1 second, we're in a city with buildings blowing up and people crying in pain. The next, we're in a hospital filled with people that are broken and battered. And then next, we're in a carnival with rain pouring down, causing the rides to rust. So remember when I said Joker was crazy? It was an understatement. This makes Disturbed seem like nothing.
Don't dwell on anything. That's what he wants. Distraction equals death.
Don't talk much, do you?
Not when the Joker's involved.
You and he have history?
You could say that. Tell me, how does a stage magician learn real magic?
My father, the great Zatara.
Read about him. He was a master illusionist, an escape artist. Stumped even Houdini. I studied both of their techniques. I could never make sense of how your father did some of the acts.
That's because he did real magic. Not that he could turn himself into a caring dad. At least he was good for something. Taught you a trick or two.
Of course. Daddy issues.
Make it a habit of discussing personal problems with your partners?
Let's just say I have issues. Lots of issues.
Doesn't take a rocket scientist to notice that. The big ears give it away, Bugs.
What's the story?
When I was 12, I made my pet canary disappear. Dad found out, and from that moment on, it was goodbye normal life and hello magic training. He always used to say, "You have to be in perfect control of yourself. People can die if you're not careful." 10 years of my life and then he just up and disappears? No note, nothing? Not even a see you around, kiddo?
Then why keep practicing once he was gone?
Force of habit, a sixth sense of self-torture, you name it. Why do you chase around a crazy clown dressed like a demon bat?
My ears are burning! You know, Bats, it isn't nice to talk about people behind their backs. I can't believe you'd go and talk about me in my own mind. What do I need to do to get you to behave?
This just keeps getting better and better. Look, going into someone else's mind, it's pretty rare. Even in magic circles. It's dangerous. It could cause unbelievable mental damage.
You know, I've been reading lately how old Guano Man is wound tight enough to snap. Wouldn't it be great if I'd finally driven him off the deep end?
His voice, it was different. What's going on?
I'll never talk.
His mind is broken. Don't try to make sense of it.
Party Hooper, no cake for you.
We can't just keep wandering aimlessly. There has to be a way to find where he's keeping the wand.
The carnival. It's the only place that keeps changing the fastest.
You've been keeping track?
Always. Come on. We need to find that wand. The carnival will appear in the next few minutes. We need to find it while we're there.
The carnival appears with a large merry-go-round. Standing in a black tuxedo with a large red boutonniere on his lapel at the center of the carousel is the Joker. In his hand, he holds my wand.
Oh, don't bother. I'll show you right where it is, free of charge. Only joking. The price is killer.
The Carousel of Horrors. Why did he suddenly appear?
He can't stand not being the center of attention. We just have to keep him talking. Distract him.
Hey! Can you see a good thing when it's right in front of you? What? Are you both lost in your own heads? You know, the mind can be a very dangerous place, filled with all sorts of horrible, damn thoughts that none of us want to accept. Take Batsy here.
2 thick leather straps wrap around Batman's chest and legs. A large rock rolls from the ground with a simple twirl of my wand by Joker. He swishes the wand and Batman gets strapped to a rock.
No sane man would go out dressed like this. Yellow and black, my God! What were you thinking? Now this little lady over here, she has real style. I'm a sucker for a fancy tuxedo. My dear, have you got style? Not as much as I do, but hey! Only one of us can be this fashionable and good looking. At least you have your personality. She is a step up from the old bird boy sidekick, however. So good on you, Bats, for finding someone that doesn't make me want to throw up the minute I see them.
If you think fool.
When you want him to talk, he won't even open his mouth. When you want him to shut up, he just goes on and on until you want to strangle the life out of him. Well, not while I'm around. Just gonna do my duty to limit the amount of noise pollution in this area.
Are you out of your mind?
Well, yes! So kind of you to notice.
I won't hesitate to use my powers on you.
Go ahead. I double dog dare you. Knock me off. Pull the plug. Stop me once and for all. I thought so. You see, you have to have gumption if you're gonna make it. And you just don't have any, sister.
Enough!
You're so right!
Joker makes a massive gun appear and shoots Batman in his forehead.
Ew. So bloody.
You killed him!
Why, yes, I did. And it was pretty great if I do say so myself. But all things must come to an end.
Suddenly, the hole in Batman's head disappeared. The Dark Knight stirs to life.
You know, that was so much fun. Why don't we do it again? But maybe, I know. Let's take Mr. Hammer. I like that too. And see if we can't give you the ultimate manicure. Oh, I'm sorry. Did that hurt? Don't worry, I've got just a solution. Try and see if you can chain things together. Get it, Batsy? Because I'm using chains. Oh, you're no fun at all.
All 4 of Batman's limbs become tied by chains that pull his arms and legs further and further apart. I look away and hear an awful breaking sound. When I look back, Batman is alive again.
You know, we could make an act out of this. The death of Batman. There's a charming ring to it. But if we're gonna make a show of it, we're gonna have to practice a whole lot. That means you're gonna have to die again and 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 again until we get it right. I mean, we wouldn't want to do a show and have mess-ups on the stage. Hope you're up for all the practice, but hey, no pain, no gain.
Distraction. Need to distract him. Hey, laughing boy, why don't you try that act on me? While I'm talking, Joker pours a large can of gasoline onto Batman and lights a match.
I'm sorry. You were going to say something to me. Hold that thought. You're fired, Batman.
You want fire? Ha! Watch this. A huge rotating column of fire engulfs the Joker. The spell is more massive than I intended, and after a few seconds, I realize I can't stop it. Through the fire, I can see the dark figure of the Joker stepping forward. As he emerges, the column of fire disappears, and several wisps of smoke come off the Joker.
All right, my dear. You got my attention. I'll give you points for that. But I warn you, try something like that again, and you'll find that you can't control your magic here. And you will be the one on the end of the spell next time.
Yeah, but you gotta catch me first.
Oh, please. In here, it's not a question of if I'll catch you, but more of a matter of when I catch you. Now, be a good dear and roll over and die. Why is that such a hard command to follow? Dogs do it. Harley does it.
The Joker lunges for me, but the instant he gets too close, I disappear in a puff of smoke and appear several hundred yards away.
Tricky, aren't you? I thought only criminals like me were supposed to be able to slip away. Not a problem. All I need is the right tool. Or maybe I should say, missile launcher. Don't move so much, my dear. How can I split you into a million atoms?
Are you having trouble keeping track of just one of me? How about 10 or 20? Multiple copies of me begin to run around the arena. Joker continues to fire at the copies, causing them to disappear into smoke.
One by one, they all go. They all go down. 3 by 3, they march to the doom. 4 by 4, everyone dies but the clown.
Maybe you can stop some of us, but not all of us. Must drive me crazy.
Don't talk to me about crazy. I've been there and done that 1,000,000 times.
You sound angry. Not someone talking back to you, are you?
No, you are a piece of work, aren't you?
I control everything here!
Several large explosions wipe out all of the copies, leaving me alone. I had just enough time to cast a blinding spell on Joker.
There we go. Now things are more even.
Sure they are, but now you don't have Batman.
Nice try, Toots. But he's right. What? Hey, wait, where did he go? How did you do that?
You're not very good at being bad, are you?
Stop laughing!
Is the big bad Joker getting cranky?
How mad are you here now?
You're so pathetic, it's not even worth laughing. Oh, what the heck.
Alright, take my playthings away. You want a show? I'll give you one. What's the star attraction, you ask? Why? How many pieces can you cut a human into? You miserable speck of human trash, I'll show you! Your life won't be worth spit! Do you hear me? Do you know who I am? I am the Clown Prince of Crime!
Joker rushes towards me and grabs hold of my arms. He's so angry, he doesn't even notice that I've gotten hold of my wand.
Come on, big shot! Lap it up! Make a joke, I dare you! Try and be funny! What? Not so funny with the tables turned? Having trouble making a laugh when you can't even get a single gasp of air out?
Do us all a favor and be quiet. Joker's mouth is covered by a metal plate as familiar purple smoke whisks Batman and me out of the clown's mind and back onto the stage. The smoke clears and Batman and I are back on the stage. Joker lies unconscious. Talk about a showstopper. You should take it easy considering what you went through.
It was a good idea. Playing Joker's own game against him.
What can I say? I'm good at improvising. How are you feeling?
I'm fine.
You're so convincing.
Need to make sure he gets back to Arkham.
I may just be a girl putting on a magic show, but isn't that your job?
Not right now. The police are after me too.
Maybe I could work my magic, convince them you're innocent. The city needs more people like you.
No!
But why?
I accept the responsibility for what I've done. There are no easy solutions, no matter how badly we may want them. Now tell me, what's so important about this Ankh?
Let's just say it's really not meant for uneducated hands. I should take care of it.
I'm gonna need more than that.
If we're lucky, we won't have to deal with it. I'll take the Ankh to the right people. Trust me. There has to be something I can do to help you. I know. Come here. I know a spell. Although I've never tried it before. What's life without a little risk?
Stop it now!
Why?
I know how to read and hear words backwards. I don't want to know the future.
You mean you've known how I was casting spells the entire time? But you thought I was a fraud?
Healthy bit of skepticism. I have to go before the police show up. Make sure he gets put away in Arkham.
Batman, watch out for the next woman you meet. She might not be as nice as me.
What are you talking about?
Just a healthy bit of advice. Time for one last trick, since you probably won't see me again. Remember, here 1 second, gone the next. I hear you do that to people all the time.
I do what?
I disappear in a puff of smoke just as Harvey Bullock bursts into the room. This leaves a miffed Batman standing on the stage with the Joker knocked out and handcuffed.
Disappearing. Is that all?
Alright, someone wanna tell me what a disappearing leggy dame in a top hat was doing with the Joker and used on stage, or is this some kind of a prank? Why am I even asking? I have been waiting for the day to arrest you for years. Alright, Batman, you got the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. If you try to resist, and please resist so I can use the full force of the law against you.
Shut up, Bullock. And keep dreaming. I can disappear too.
Batman drops the smoke capsule and disappears in smoke.
That's why I hate these superhero types. They're always pulling tricks on you and disappearing.